Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Revolting review. I'm Random Ross and today I review Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. This is written and directed by Reese Freak Waterfield and based on the books of Winnie the Pooh by A.A. Mills. A. Mills or something, and E.H. Shepherd, and it stars, I might butcher some of these names here, Nicola Leon, Craig David Dorset, Chris Corbell, Maria Taylor, Natasha Rose Mills, Amber Dawn Thorne, and Danielle Ronald. As you know, about last year or something, Winnie the Pooh, the characters and that, the books went into the public domain, meaning anyone could do what they want with the characters without any copyright laws or, infringements or anything. So they could use the characters of Winnie the Pooh, Piglet, Rabbit, Owl, and Eeyore, but not Tigger or Kangaroo because they're not licensed. But they could use all the others. So this basically follows Christopher Robin, who befriends these animals as a child, and as he gets older, the visits become more frequent. He stops visiting them less and stops giving them food because he always comes to the 100 Acre Wood to give them food, picnic baskets and that. And when he finally leaves for college, the animals go frail. And is the word frail or fail? Is it fail? Frail? I can't find the word at the minute. Basically they on the brink of starvation, they resort to eating one another, starting with Eeyore. And after 5 years, Christopher Robin brings his fiancée to the 100 Acre Wood. The friends he left there were not the friends that he found, because he makes the horrific discovery that Pooh and Piglet have become murderous monsters and mutated and grown into these anthropomorphic creatures, and basically they now have a taste for blood and honey, even put blood and that in honey pots and stuff. And Christopher Robin should have basically listened to his fiancée when she was telling him they should leave. And of course, in the film, some young hot girls that are looking for a good time go to a remote cabin around the woods, and basically they fall victim to Pooh and Piglet and they have a murderous rampage. There's even a bit where redneck sort of people approach Pooh and, in typical slasher fashion, they underestimate the situation and get killed, all that. So that is probably the plot to the whole film that I can tell you. But what did I like about this film? Well, I like the opening, I like the whole flashback animation and stuff that it tells us, and the story and that. I liked that bit, when how we quickly see, pretty much a similar premise to the books, but then it all, soon quickly takes that dark turn where they go frail and they become murderous and carnivorous beings. I like the costume look for Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. I thought they looked good, very intimidating. I mean, Piglet doesn't look anything like his book counterpart or anything, but it's Piglet, even though he has big wild tusks and everything, and he's like a wild boar. I like that Pooh was still recognisable, like a yellow fuzzy bear, but he's gone. He went demonic and evil and messed up. I like the look. I mean, some people probably don't like the looks for that, but I like the costumes. And I think would make a good Halloween costume this year. I mean, it's ages away yet, we're only in Feb, but still, I'll see if I can get a Winnie the Pooh mask. And I liked some of the practical effects they had in this. Yeah, some good practical effects, but then they had some very dull CGI. And there were a few good kills in there, some good tortures in there, like when Pooh's whipping Christopher Robin with what I can only explain looks like Eeyore's tail. Yeah, anyway, I can say that's probably all I liked, really, but my dislikes now. This wasn't brilliant. I can't even class it as so bad it's good. I mean, I like the premise, I like the idea, I like the absurdity, the weirdly wonderful idea of this, making Winnie the Pooh a horror film. But, the whole rest of the plot is so cliched. You know what's going to happen, you know they're going to take substances and get high and what have you, and she's obviously going to get killed when she's in the jacuzzi and all that. Yeah, it did kind of drag. This film is about, how long is this? 84 minutes. So, about under an hour and a half, and it felt like it was dragging a bit. It really did. I mean, the acting was kind of amateur, and you could tell that this was a low-budget film. In fact, I don't think this I think was just believed. I believe this, right? I think that this was just intended to be none other than a cheap, sort of fan film. A horror fan film. And when it started to get the attention of everyone, they were all hopping on board. The studio hopped on board, gave them a bit more money to make the film improve and a bit better. But yeah, I think there are slasher fan films. In fact, there are slasher fan films I've seen that are way more entertaining. This could have been probably cut down, maybe. But yeah. I believe in the box office it's only made 1 million, and it was on a budget of 100,000, and that's set in the UK. And apparently a sequel is in development. Whether that sequel is still going to go ahead or not, I don't know, because I weren't overly impressed. I mean, I know I wasn't going in expecting a big budget smash hit. I was going in here expecting a dull, poorly made film. That is what I got, but I don't know if I should call it so bad it's good. I mean, some of the kills were entertaining, but some of the dialogue, some of the filler scenes were just very flat and dull and kind of boring. I mean, I liked Pooh and Piglet in it. I liked, how they looked and how they were killers. The idea of it being a slasher film, I don't think is a bad one, but how this film was made, you can tell it was all from like amateur filmmakers and stuff. Because I believe the writer and director had never done a film or out like this before, especially a film that would get this much attention. But I gotta say, the finished product is a bit of a mess. I gotta be honest. I mean, like I said, I've had good hype for it, but maybe it should have been left as like an indie sort of film where it would be uploaded to, like, say, YouTube or something. But yeah, Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. Yeah, do I even rate this one? I like to think they at least sort of tried, I guess. What am I going to rate this one? You know what? I'm a bit split between it. I give it 2.5, I guess. 2.5 stabs out of 5. So there you go. There has been my Revolting review on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey. So have you seen this one? Just let me know down in the comments below if you've seen it yet or not. I would probably say, wait till this is like available on home media or something if you really want to see it. But yeah, so the theatrical release I believe is very limited. So yeah, maybe in a month or two you can rent it, buy it, stream, whatever. Anyway, yeah, that has been my review. This has probably felt more like a rant given how long I've gone on about this one. So yeah, so if you've been watching, thanks for that. It means a lot. So yeah, I've been Random Ross. This has been a Revolting review. So until next time, don't have nightmares.